Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYuGiOh here with Alex King. He was away at work for a while, came back to locals, and took first place playing Branded.
Oh yeah.
And he's going to show us his deck.
Alright. Yeah, we're playing with the new branded cards. I don't have all of it yet, but for what I had, it worked out really well. So, to start us off, 3 Allure. This is going to be part of the Despia package. We got Despia and Tragedy, 1 ad-lib. I don't think you need to play any more than this. I'm sort of iffy on these. They're good, but with the new cards, it's making the main deck and extra deck very, very tight. So I've been very tempted to just cut these and just play the 3 Allure for my Despia cards. Playing 3 Albaz, I think you have to play 3. I mean, you could play 2, but with Runic and Cash still in the format, I just like having 3 for the grind game. We've got 2 Blazing Cartesia. This is one of our main starter cards that helps us get into the Dust Dragon. And the new card, Guiding Quim, is so good. But Guiding Quim, like, if you pair it up with Mirror Jade, all you really have to worry about is... So the main combo is, your inboard will be Mirror Jade and Guiding Quim. You go Mirror Jade, dump a card, you'll banish a monster. Guiding Quim effect, target your Blazing Cartesia in the graveyard, especially summon it back for your opponent's main phase so that you can do some cool interactions on your opponent's turn. Then we play 1 Albion, 2 Mercurier, because sometimes you want to banish. Banishing Mercurier is really good, so you can add Fauna Albaz, add Quim, add Cartesia, any kind of Albaz card. Play 1 Bestial Rebellion and 1 Bestial Sorinir. Bestial package, I don't think it needs to be any more than this. If Branded ends up gaining popularity again, like along with Mathmech, I think you probably could add maybe 2 or 3 more Bestials, but I wouldn't add any more than 2 more Bestials. Like you probably add Magnamut for a Searcher and 1 Lebellion's enough. That's it for the main deck monsters. Now for the spell cards, playing 3 Branded Fusion, the Broken card, 3 Branded Opening, play 1 Branded in red, 1 Branded Lost. That's all the core spells. Don't need to explain them and don't need to play anything. You can play Branded in white. Like it helps you extend a little bit, but with everything that's going on in the deck right now, I think just playing it safe and using as little extenders as possible is good. Play 3 Fusion Deployment. This card was really good today. I played against Trap Tricks. And just this reveal Albaz or Cartesia. Majority of the time you reveal Albaz. It helps you get rid of a good boss monster they have on the field. You have your Gold Sark. Use Gold Sarcophagus to banish the Mercurier or Tragedy to get access to a starter. And to make sure your Branded Fusion goes through, playing 3 Cross Out and 1 Called By.
I think this card is so underrated right now. Everyone's complaining about losing to Shifter, losing to Draw, and then no one's playing Call By. So
I want to find a way to work in some Gammas. That way, if I need to like out Shifter or even Draw for that matter, I'll have more outs. Because right now, my only cross out targets right now are like Ash. I play Droll, but as far as a cross out target goes, if I need to Ash it or if I need to cross out the Droll, I will. But if I feel like it's not going to hurt me that much, then I'll hit the Ash and save it for that. And then for our last 2 cards for the traps, playing Branded Retribution to help add back your any branded card that's in the grave. Be Branded Fusion, Branded Red, whatever you need to search. And then for the new continuous trap, which we try to put on the field with Lebellion, this is a searchable Macrocosmos as long as I control a bestial card. It's also really good with the new Despian Synchro, Despian Lulu. You can use it, and you can use this. Use your Guiding Quim, Cartesia, and any level 8 you have on board to quick synchro on your opponent's turn to new Despian Lulu Walulu. I think is how to pronounce it. Just Despian Lulu is what I'm gonna call it. For hand traps, this will probably end up changing. Droll, I might stay. I think you have to play Droll this format with Super Heavy Samurai, Kashtira, and it does a little bit against Purely, but
They play in the draw phase pretty well.
yeah. So as far as Purely goes, you might not want to keep Droll in, but for every other deck in the format, I think you just have to play it. And if you play against Purely, you side it out. I'm playing 2 Ash instead of 3, and then I'm playing 2 Nibiru, but I'm probably going to end up cutting those. They didn't really come up a whole lot today. They came out one time, and that's about it. People can play around the nib a lot, or if they do, they just negate it. Onto the extra deck. For the extra deck, we play 2 Mirror Jade, 2 Lebellion, 2 Albion, and I was playing the Dragoon package, but I ended up cutting Dragoons and just started playing more branded fusion names. And they actually came up a lot. With the majority of the time, when I would send off a Mirror Jade to the grave, I would send Brigrin to add a Carrier in the end phase. I would send Titaniklad to get access to the Guiding Quim, or even Fauna Albaz if we needed it, because any way to get Quim and Mirror Jade on board, it just is insane. It gives you so much interaction on your opponent's turn. Play the Windbrum. We also play the new Albion. I'm 50-50 on this card. I like it. It's a walking expulsion, but since I'm not main decking the Gimmick Puppet pack card, I feel like I don't really have to play it. If I was maining the Gimmick Puppet, like expulsion and Gimmick Puppet, then it would justify it more for me. But right now, I might end up cutting it and playing like another synchro like Baron. That way I can use it too a little bit better. Playing 2 Dust Dragon. No need to explain it. It just lets you dump any level 6 or higher card to your graveyard. Playing 1 Guardian Chimera. Despian Quartus. I'm playing Despian Quartus just because I only was able to get a hold of 1 Despian Synchro for the day. If I had another second Despian Synchro, I'd probably cut the Quartus and play 2 of this. Things that I could change about the extra deck, I'd probably take out Lebellion. Like I said, I'd take out Quartus. For Lebellion's place, I'd just put in maybe another Despian name, put in Sprin. That way I'm playing a variety of Despias. That way I have options with Windbrum with the special back the Albaz and fuse away from one of my opponent's monsters. I definitely want to play 2 of Lulu. This was a power card today. That'll be it for the extra.
Oh my god.
The side deck's gonna be a little funky. It's very funky. There's a lot of weird stuff in this, but I'm more prepared for the Rogue than I am meta. This isn't Rogue. This is just you have to play this if you're playing against Kashtira. It's an auto win card. At the end of the day, against Kashtira matchup, it's just who won the die roll. My trap deck out. Playing against trap tricks. If they have something that's stopping you, if you need to summon this off expulsion, you can. And a good thing about Jinzo is if you already have a monster on field, you can use fusion deployment, especially the monster. If you're able to use the effect, you can. If not, just normal summon Jinzo. And if you got fusion or branded fusion already, then you just continue to play. This is for the Trio Runic. I'm not sure how it's going to do this format. If I see Natria Runic start falling off, then I'll cut this and throw in some other hand traps maybe, or even like blow up cards. Deciding for going second, I'm playing 1 Nibiru, 1 Ash, just so I can throw those 2 in, take out the Etude, and then I usually set out the Etude of the branded and 1 Mercarrier and just throw in 2 hand traps. But Nibiru is probably going to become Imperm. I think Imperm is just a more popular card right now. To out the Noir, and just any problematic tower monster. Playing Kaiju. Then for back row hate, playing 3 Cosmic, blow up card, evenly matched, and then the broken card of the deck, in my opinion, is Branded Expulsion.
I did lose to that card today. All right, well, congratulations on your win, and thank you for the deck profile.
Yep.